Okay, this is a Bmw K1100 LT. Again, not a new bike. It's 1994. You can see several things. This bike has been dropped in the past. It's got a replacement front wheel, which is actually a 17 RS wheel instead of the 18-inch LT wheel. Doesn't affect the handling at all. Rides quite nicely. Because I got fed up with changing stanchions, I did put brand new stanchions in and replaced them, or filled it with gaiters with grease inside, so they're quite good inside. However, the top, as you can see, I don't know if you can see from here, the tops of them are just a bit on the rusty side. That does not affect what's actually down below, because they are well sealed. The bike itself has done 88,000 miles. It has been off the road now for some 3-4 months. Tax ran out on the 18th. Oh, sorry, the 8th of the 8th of this year. Now there's several things that are actually needing to be sorted, because this is for spares and repairs. Cuts a bit of fairings, the bits of the plastics which from the accident that it had. There. It's got a crack down here. All have been very roughly repaired, and again, he's been ridden for another probably 10,000 miles like this and hasn't had any problems. The glass in here is actually homemade glass, because I didn't want to spend out a fortune on a new glass. So it's spares or repairs. As with BMWs, they do munch batteries a bit. So the battery, which is still in there, isn't connected, it's knackered. But in the side pannier here, you've got a Halford's battery cabled up. It goes through the top of the pannier there. It's exactly the same mod I've done on my K100, and I had that for 9 years like that. What it essentially does is never running bad of a battery, and when you do need to replace it, you pay 35 for a battery instead of 80. Not a problem with it. It will go straight back to a normal battery if you want to install one. I have got both panniers. The other one's in my shed. I took it off because there was not a lot of space to actually park the bike with my trailer and everything else. Other problem bits, a little bit of a crack on there, which could do with replacing. The ABS would work fine until the accident, at which point the front sensor parted company slightly and is slightly damaged, so therefore doesn't run properly now. So you'll need a front ABS sensor. Discs, they will clean up, no problem. There's loads of meat on them. It's only where it's been sat still. Front tyre's good. Rear tyre, it's got loads of tread on the inside, but on the outside, or sorry, in the middle, virtually none at all. Now, the reason it's come off the road and it got replaced was because it is running a little bit on the rough side, and I'm not sure what it is. That's just started up. Under load, it does have a bit of a problem actually pulling away, so I don't know if that's engine ignition, fuel, what that problem is. However, on idle, when you sit still, you can hear it's just probably missing slightly. Now, I've tried all sorts of things. It's got new plugs in it, and the HT leads are actually replacing. I've replaced those with Bmw car ones because the bike ones cost well over the top, couldn't afford them. So it is for spares and repairs. You are bidding to buy it, not to just come and look. So if you want to view it beforehand, be my guest, it's not a problem. Just give me a call. The exhaust has been welded up at the base here, and has been cut in order to angulate it absolutely correctly. That's perfectly serviceable, but again, something that you might want to consider in the future. There's loads of good parts still on the bike. If you wanted to scrap it apart, that would be entirely up to you. So, give us a call. It has got a rear shock, which is absolutely brand spanking new.
that costs over 200, or that costs £250, so bear that in mind. Be my guest, give us a call. I'll answer anything I can, as honest as I can. I don't want to stitch anybody up at the same time. I don't want to end up being relisting and everything else. It is not a new bike, it is an old bike. It has been used as a workhorse and it just needs a bit of tender loving care to put it back good. Okay, thank you.